Emma, I have a question from one of our listeners.
Oh, what did they write?
They wrote, I watch English movies every day. I listen to English podcasts every morning. I understand almost everything, but when someone talks to me in English, my brain stops completely. Why does this happen?
Oh, this is such a common problem.
It is so common.
I had this exact problem when I first moved to Los Angeles. I could understand my neighbors. I could understand TV. But when they asked me something directly, I would just stare at them.
Like a deer in headlights.
What does that mean, deer in headlights?
Oh, good question. A deer is an animal. At night, when a car drives toward a deer on the road, the bright lights of the car freeze the deer. The deer just stands there. It cannot move. It is paralyzed by the lights.
So, like someone frozen by fear.
Exactly. When you are so surprised or scared that you cannot react, you just freeze, like a deer in headlights.
Perfect. That is exactly how I felt. Frozen. Someone would ask me, "How are you?" And I would just stand there.
Think about what to say.
Thinking about grammar. Thinking about pronunciation. Thinking about all the wrong things.
Welcome back to English Over Coffee. I am Jake.
And I am Emma. And today we are talking about one of the most requested topics we have received since starting this podcast.
You understand English, but you cannot speak it. And it feels so frustrating, like you are trapped inside your own head.
Trapped. Let us explain this word. To be trapped means you cannot escape. You are stuck somewhere. Like being inside a locked room. When your brain has the words, but cannot release them, you feel trapped.
And today we are going to explain exactly why this happens and give you practical tools to fix it.
Jake, let us start with the science. Why does this happen?
Okay, so think about it this way. There are two completely different skills when it comes to language. The first skill is understanding, listening and reading.
This is called receptive language. You receive the language. Like receiving a gift. Someone gives it to you.
Receptive, you receive. Good way to think about it. The second skill is producing, speaking and writing.
This is called productive language. You produce the language. You create it. You send it out into the world.
And here is the key point. These two skills develop at completely different speeds.
Your receptive skill, your understanding, grows very fast. Especially if you watch movies and listen to podcasts. You absorb the language passively. Passively means without active effort. It just enters your brain naturally.
But your productive skill, your speaking, grows much slower. Because to speak, your brain needs to do many things at the same time. Find the right word, remember the grammar, form the sentence, control your pronunciation, and do all of this in real time, while someone is waiting for you.
That is a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. And when there is pressure, the brain panics. And when the brain panics, the words disappear.
This is completely normal. It does not mean your English is bad. It means you have been practicing one skill much more than the other.
So the solution is not to study more grammar.
The solution is to practice speaking, even when it feels uncomfortable.
Especially when it feels uncomfortable. That is where the real growth happens.
Let us do a quick shadowing practice. Repeat these sentences after us. Say them out loud.
Understanding English is a different skill from speaking English.
Understanding English is a different skill from speaking English.
My brain needs practice to produce language quickly.
My brain needs practice to produce language quickly.
I am not bad at English. I just need more speaking practice.
I am not bad at English. I just need more speaking practice.
Good. Now, let us talk about practical solutions. Emma, what is the first thing someone can do this week to start fixing this problem?
Okay, the first thing. Output practice. Every single day. Even for just 5 minutes.
Output. We used this word before. Let us explain it clearly. Input is when language comes into you. You watch a movie, you listen to a podcast, language comes in.
Output is when language comes out of you. You speak, you write, language goes out.
Most learners do a lot of input, but very little output.
Think about it. You watch 1 hour of English content every day. How much time do you spend actually speaking English every day?
For most people, almost zero.
And that is the problem. You cannot become a good speaker by only listening, just like you cannot become a good swimmer by only watching swimming videos.
You have to get in the water.
You have to open your mouth and speak, even if no one is listening.
What do you mean, even if no one is listening?
Talk to yourself. This is one of the most effective practices, and almost no one does it. Every morning, describe what you are doing in English. I am making coffee. The coffee smells really good. Today I have a lot of work. Simple sentences, no pressure, no one is judging you.
Emma actually does this.
I do, every morning. It feels a little strange at first, but after a few weeks, your brain starts producing sentences faster because it is getting practice.
The brain is like a muscle. Muscles need exercise to get stronger. If you never exercise your speaking muscle, it stays weak.
But if you exercise it every day, even for a few minutes, it gets stronger very fast.
Everyone, here is your first challenge. Tomorrow morning, describe your breakfast in English, out loud, even if you are alone, even if it sounds bad.
I am eating toast with butter. It is warm and crispy. I like this.
That is it. Simple, effective, and you are training your brain to produce language.
The second solution. Use filler phrases. These are small phrases that buy you time when you cannot find the right words immediately.
Filler phrases. What does filler mean? Filler is something you use to fill a space. Like when there is a hole in a wall, you fill it with filler. When there is a silence in a conversation, you fill it with filler phrases.
And native speakers use these all the time, even in professional conversations.
Let us practice some right now. Repeat after us.
That is a great question.
That is a great question.
Let me think about that for a second.
Let me think about that for a second.
That is interesting.
That is interesting.
I am not sure, but I think...
I am not sure, but I think...
Sorry, could you say that again, please?
Sorry, could you say that again, please?
These phrases are incredibly useful. They sound completely natural. And they give your brain 2 or 3 extra seconds to find the right words.
2 or 3 seconds sounds like nothing, but in a conversation, it feels like a lot.
And here is something important. Asking someone to repeat themselves is not rude. It is not embarrassing. It is a completely normal thing to say.
In English-speaking culture, people would much rather repeat themselves than have you stand there in silence looking confused.
Could you say that again, please? Is a perfectly polite and professional thing to say.
Even native speakers say it all the time.
The third solution. Reduce the stakes. This means make the situation feel less important, less scary.
Stakes is an interesting word. The stakes of a situation mean how much is at risk. How much can you lose or gain?
If you feel like every English conversation is a test, and if you fail the test, something terrible happens, then of course you will be nervous.
But if you think of every English conversation as just practice, then the pressure disappears.
You are not being graded. No one is giving you a score. They just want to communicate with you.
And even if you make a mistake, what actually happens? Nothing. The conversation continues. Life goes on.
Emma from 8 years ago needed to hear this.
Emma from 8 years ago thought every English mistake was a disaster.
It was not a disaster. It was just learning.
Let us practice. I will have a conversation with Emma. It will not be perfect, and nothing bad will happen. Listen. Hey Emma, what did you do this weekend?
I went to, the market. The farmer's market near our apartment. I bought some vegetables. And also flowers. I like flowers.
Oh, nice. What kind of flowers?
Sunflowers. They are bright. And they make me happy when I look at them.
That sounds really nice. Did you do anything else?
Yes, I worked a little. And I drew for maybe 1 hour. Drawing is relaxing for me.
Did you hear that? Emma spoke naturally. She paused. She said, She used simple words. It was not perfect English, but it was completely understandable. And it was comfortable.
That is the goal. Not perfect. Understandable and comfortable.
Now your turn. Pause the video. Answer this question out loud.
What did you do last weekend?
Pause now. Answer in English.
Good. Now another question.
What is your favorite thing to do in the morning?
Pause and answer.
Great. The fourth solution. Find a safe space to practice speaking.
A safe space means a place where you do not feel judged, where you can make mistakes and it is okay.
This could be a friend who is also learning English, a language exchange partner online,
or honestly, our comment section. Many people who watch this podcast are also learning English. They're going through the same thing as you.
Write a comment in English, even a simple one. Hello, I am from Brazil. I understand English, but I can't speak yet. That is a perfectly good comment.
And when you write it, you are practicing output. You are producing the language, even in writing.
Every little bit of output practice helps train your brain.
The fifth and final solution. Be patient with yourself.
Patient means you accept that things take time. You do not expect everything immediately.
Learning to speak a language fluently takes time. There is no shortcut. But every day that you practice, you get a little better.
And you will not always notice the progress day by day. But if you compare yourself now to 6 months from now, the difference will be huge.
Huge. Enormous. Very big.
If you practice speaking for just 5 minutes every day for 6 months, that is more than 15 hours of speaking practice.
15 hours is a lot. And it is just 5 minutes a day.
Small steps, consistent steps, that is the key.
Consistent means you do it regularly. Not just once. Not just when you feel like it. Every day.
Let us review everything from today.
Number 1. Understanding and speaking are 2 different skills. You need to practice both.
Number 2, talk to yourself every day. 5 minutes. Describe your morning, your coffee, your plans.
Number 3. Use filler phrases to buy yourself time. That is a great question. Let me think about that.
Number 4, reduce the stakes. Every conversation is practice, not a test.
Number 5. Find a safe space to practice. A friend, a partner, our comment section.
Number 6, be patient. Small steps every day create big results over time.
Now, we have 2 questions for you in the comments today.
Question 1. Do you have this problem? You understand but cannot speak? Write yes or no.
Question 2. What topics would you like us to talk about in future episodes? We want to make videos that are useful for you specifically.
Tell us any topic, any situation, we will add it to our list.
And if you enjoyed this episode and you want to keep learning with us, please subscribe to English Over Coffee.
We have new episodes every week. Real conversations, simple English, no pressure.
Click the subscribe button and the bell so you never miss a new episode.
We are building this community together, and every single one of you who is here, watching, learning, trying, we are proud of you.
Genuinely. We mean that.
Now go practice. Talk to yourself this morning. You can do this.
See you next cup, coffee crew.
Bye, Beans.